Hello, IGN. My name is Otero. I'm here with Brendan Graeber.
Hey, guys.
And we are playing Box Boy. Brendan,
He's a box.
Tell the nice people, what is Box Boy?
You play as a box who is also a boy. What's his name? Was
QBBY. So I want to say it's QB.
QB or QBaby?
Okay, there is no A in that spelling, but sure, whatever you say.
Some people it's shorten baby to BB.
You got it.
Bay.
So run with it. So the big trick here.
The big trick is he can self-replicate in any direction, and this becomes where things start out really easily. You just have one box, and then you start to make more and more intricate shapes to get through puzzles to get these crowns. There's one crown every level, is that right?
There's several crowns per level. It depends. In the later levels, it starts out as one crown. You're going to notice there's a box limit on the bottom screen right over there.
Box limit 1.
They'll show how many crowns you're collecting, and they will show how many box limit. The box limit affects how many you can replicate. Mm-hmm. Like any good puzzle platformer, it starts out very simply with, okay, you're only making one. Now you can make two. Like this has a 2 box limit, and
now
you'll
we're
see
at
why.
box limit 2. All right.
So you can spawn the boxes in any direction. So I can spawn that way.
Become like a Tetris block.
I can spawn that way. I can spawn that way. Yeah, and oh, that's not enough. So if you screw up, let's say for example, I messed up. This box fell in, or I'm trapped here. Like I can't make a box that's gonna save me here, because the minute I put it down, it's gone.
Yeah.
You press L and R, and you instantly reset to that checkpoint, which is really smart. There aren't enough puzzle games, to my knowledge, that take advantage of letting you be in control that quickly of when you restart. And
so
that
I noticed
is a fail.
Every time you make boxes in the lower screen, you have less boxes overall.
Yes.
You have box limit of 2, but you only had 10 boxes to make total.
Yeah, so there is also a goal-based challenge there where if you use more boxes than what they recommend, I think you miss out on some of the reward, like the perfect clear bonus.
I see, okay.
Yeah, and so you're building up currency with the intent of spending it on custom outfits, things like that. What I do want to point out to folks is anyone who's watching this who's going, man, this is kind of a snooze. Like, why would I play this? Well, again, like any good puzzle platformer, the core idea is incredibly simple at the beginning, and then the complexity level kicks up. And I absolutely want to stress that for people, because it's very easy to look at this and go, well, this looks easy. I don't see the challenge. It then switches on its head and becomes all about a different set of mechanics, guarding against lasers. It's not just make yourself a platform.
So it's kind of like how Portal starts out. It's a very simple concept. You just have the gun, a portal, a door, and then by the end you're like navigating lasers and turrets and like having to move boxes and do several things at once.
Exactly.
I like when puzzle games do that.
Absolutely. And you can drop these boxes either by... And you'll see here they've taken away some of the prompts. Like earlier on, they were showing me like, hey, you should build it this way.
Now they figured you got it on your control.
Yeah, you're on your own here. But yeah, absolutely. Like any good puzzle game, the complexity continues to increase. And so you'll find yourself really scratching your head at some points going like, wait, what am I doing and why? So we're gonna finish this last stage in World 1. We're going to produce more videos where we show you other sort of bits and pieces of Box Boy's world. Yeah, later levels. I will say this, very impressed so far by the soundtrack, by the complexity on how things continue to sort of the challenge continues to increase. And that's an L-shaped Tetris puzzle block if you haven't seen one in a while. Let's drop this here. We got the crown. And again, starts out as one crown. It starts to get a little higher.
I can tell there's also multiple ways to solve some of these problems, too.
Yeah, you don't have to make the shape I'm making. You don't have to make as many. You can be very frugal in how many shapes you create. Yeah, absolutely. So let's go back to the world map. And you're going to see that we have conquered this challenge. So Box Boy now drops a big block on the situation. I wish I was kidding. Like, it's just straight up tosses a Rubik's Cube at it.
Can we get Box Boy in Smash Brothers? Box-based combat.
There is a ballot you can vote
and
put that on. So it's entirely possible. Anyway, so this is just a taste of what's to come. Make sure you check out more videos on Box Boy right here at IGN. For example, let's use some switches.
Oh boy, I'm not prepared for this.
You obviously aren't. So for more Box Boy coverage and more Nintendo coverage, make sure you keep it right here at IGN.